between Boston and Providence. It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Foxborough. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, what's up? Hey, come with me, come with me. Crazy. Crazy.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1.
Hey, what's up? Right here.
Again, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and short. And here is Madden. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. First carry for the Auburn alone. Jake Bigsby. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. May to the air once more. Moving left, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Great. May. Touchdown, New England. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good, and the Pats will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Jaguars
30 left.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And that's just a bad decision. When you have a guy of this caliber, Mike, they kind of have a reputation. It's not somebody that you want to challenge in the passing game very often. And unfortunately for this quarterback, it appears he didn't get that memo and ends up.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Get right, get right. Here we go, set.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Good. Hey, what's up? Hey, That trip left nasty.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
11. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. In motion is Hunter.
13, Lou.
Second down, Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
In motion is Hunter.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Hey, tomato.
They go play action for Lawrence. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars.
Hey, Bo. What's that? One.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Patriots first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, here's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He's trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This is going to be from 53 yards out. York's kick is good. And the Patriots build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Let's go. Hey, James, 30 left.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Take right open. Hey, James,
To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Jacksonville. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Crazy.
On second down, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. It's going to be third. They need one.
Hey, question now. They may try to hit us. Here goes to us. Hey, what's that? Here.
We'll try to run for it with Henderson. First down and more inside the 30. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. York, good on the extra point. And the Patriots go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and long.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, ginger. Duck. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him, that one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here goes Sucks. Hey, what's that?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. His throw left side is complete. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Forced to his right. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throw again is May. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey. Let's go. 11.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now on second down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. They were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Jacksonville.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run! Hey, sink right! Hey, kill! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, Lion! Run!
Here's Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Go.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddles. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10.
In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Crazy! He was crazy!
On play action, here's May. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
2nd and 7.
At the Patriots 14-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11, and quick to pick up the first down.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. He'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Crazy. Here we go. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigson. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line. Lawrence. Hot block. That's Bixby. He's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go.
Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First down. And the Jaguars first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Lawrence now. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Rip, 23, 11, add, 11. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Trying to keep this drive moving when it's 3rd and 8.
24. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Jags are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First and goal.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Now here's Lawrence. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, kill!
Bigsby will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. From a little further back, here's second and goal. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Lawrence now on second down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
11, Agate. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. This one called in by Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Lawrence. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Take Bixby, the man he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. This pass complete to Raymond. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, run!
On first down, Lawrence. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
These are 24.
Here's Bixby. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Throwing on second down. May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
From the 25, here's second and 1.
Here we go. Right here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. They've marked him at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 29, here's second down and 4.
Here we go. Sit up. Ready, what's up?
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. May going to look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down, they need 3.
Easy, read it. Easy, route.
To throw is Lawrence. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
30 left.
Now Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Now here's Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win for the Patriots. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.